Welcome to the Ariadne Compliance Management Platform. In this brief overview, we're going to see some of the major features of this unique tool. The most important feature is the process map environment. Here we see the list of process maps that have been created so far. They can be grouped by business function or, as we see here, alphabetically. So far, we've produced around 40 at various levels of detail. The process maps have a consistent layout and color coding, which means that even if you haven't seen a particular map before, its layout will be familiar. In Ariadne, there are three primary streams: organization, colored green, containing roles and people; red for handbooks containing internal and external directives; and blue for process steps, usually organized by responsibility. Here we see a process map as it appears in normal use. The organization layer is divided into three lanes for roles, incumbents, and certifications in compliance with current UK regulatory requirements. The handbook layer contains separate streams for FCA and PRA handbooks. Finally, we see the process steps and the flow of the process. The previous map was a template with limited detail. We shall now see a more complete example. We see first of all that there is more detail in the organisation level with incumbents being added. Next, we see further detail in the handbooks, and further down we see controls have been added in this diagram, and that the processes have been tailored to fit the specifics of this organisation. Now we're going to see how straightforward it is to tailor or create a new map. We want to add the Senior Manager Function 17, Money Laundering Reporting. First of all, we open the map in the Developer tool, and we add a new item in the role lane of the organization flow. Next, we're going to add two new FCA regulations which apply to money laundering. These are SYSC 6.3.10 and SYSC 6.3.11. Now we're going to connect the role to these regulations, and we're going to add a control, which is actually sending the reports to the appropriate authorities. We do the final connections, and there we have our change made. So now let's upload our modified version of the procedure and see it in the normal working environment. We can choose the group to which we add it, and now if we look down the list, we can see here the new process. Way on the right hand side here we have our new role. As we see, the new process has been added. We have our new regulations, and down here we have the new control. Ariadne also includes a very powerful feature to help with the constant flow of change. It can search for and report every process where a regulation, role, or step occurs. This means that the organisation is not reliant on the memories or searching skills of the human staff, but guarantees that all uses are identified. First, we go to the search function, and we put in the search box the role that we're looking for. In this case, SMF 17, the one in which we added. And as we can see, every process where SMF 17 occurs is shown. And that is our brief introduction to Ariadne.